Chapter 8, Fertigation Tank Manufacture and Assembly. The materials used. You'll need a 2-inch cleanout with a threaded cleanout plug, a 2-inch to 3-inch bushing, a 3-inch to 3-inch to 1.5-inch to 1.5-inch double T, 2 feet of 3-inch PVC pipe, 2 inches of 1.5-inch PVC pipe, 1 foot of 1-inch PVC pipe, 3-inch to 1.5-inch coupling, a 1.5-inch elbow, 2 1.5-inch to 1-inch bushings, 2 1-inch check valves, a 1-inch to 3/4-inch male hose thread adapter, a 1-inch to 3/4-inch female pipe thread adapter, a 1.5-inch to 3/4-inch female pipe thread adapter, a 3/4-inch male pipe thread to 3/4-inch female hose thread swivel, and a 3/4-inch male hose thread to 3/4-inch male pipe thread connection.
The only tools you'll need for this section will be PVC primer and glue.
And you'll probably want a PVC pipe cutter to cut the pipe into sections.
I recommend that the fertigation system be assembled in sections. The mixing vessel will initially be broken into 3 sections: the initial irrigation check valve section, the lower mixing vessel, and the upper mixing vessel. The initial irrigation check valve section is simply a 1-inch inline check valve with a 1-inch to 3/4-inch male hose thread PVC adapter glued into the inlet end. Make sure you know which direction your check valves are pointed. The outlet end of the check valve should remain clear for future assembly. Next, glue the lower mixing vessel together, starting at the bottom. The 1-inch to 1.5-inch bushing is glued into the 1.5-inch elbow before a short 2-inch or less than 2-inch piece of 1.5-inch PVC pipe is glued into the other end of the elbow. The 1.5-inch PVC pipe protruding from the elbow is then glued into the 1.5-inch to 3-inch coupling. That is then glued into the 2 feet of 3-inch PVC pipe. Now we'll do the upper mixing vessel. I leave the 3/4 male hose thread to 3/4 male pipe thread into the 1.5-inch to 3/4-inch FPT bushing as I glue it into one side of the 3-inch to 3-inch to 1.5 to 1.5-inch double T. Next, glue the 2-inch cleanout adapter into the 3-inch to 2-inch PVC bushing before gluing the bushing into the top of the double T. Next, glue the 1-inch to 3/4-inch FPT bushing into the inlet side of the 1-inch check, inline check. You can put the 3/4-inch male pipe thread to 3/4-inch female hose thread swivel here, now, or later. In the outlet end of the inline check, glue a short less than 2-inch length of 1-inch PVC pipe. Then glue the other end of that pipe into the 1-inch end of the 1-inch by 1.5-inch bushing, before gluing that bushing into the other side of the upper mixing vessel double T. And that concludes the fertigation system manufacture and assembly portion of this DIY Hortodomi instruction.